Hello folks, welcome. Today we will see installation of owncloud server on a Raspberry Pi running DietPi. Owncloud is functionally very similar to Dropbox, with the primary difference being that the server edition of owncloud is free and is open source, which means that we can install and operate it without charge on a private server. Without further delay, let's get started by opening PowerShell to connect to the Pi. By the way, DietPi simplifies this installation process to a great extent. You may click the banner that has popped up on top of the screen now or follow the link in the description if you would like to watch the installation and configuration of DietPi. Now, run the command dietpi-software, which would invoke a utility that allows us to install optimized softwares for the Pi. Scroll down to Web Server Preference in the screen and select Nginx as the preferred web server. Nginx is lightweight and is known for its performance and stability, which would make it an ideal choice for SBCs like Pi. Next, scroll up to Search and type owncloud in the search box and press OK. Tap spacebar here to select owncloud and press OK again. Now, scroll down and hit Install to begin installation of owncloud, Nginx, and its dependencies like MariaDB, PHP, etc., which DietPi would take care of automatically. This would take a while, so let's fast forward. System would need to go for a reboot now to complete the installation process. Let's try to reconnect now to the Pi. Next up, browse to var www to verify that owncloud directory and its components are created. Let's also ensure that Nginx is running. Now, let's open up an internet browser and type Pi's IP address. It is indeed showing the Nginx default web page as expected, and it means our web server installation is successful. Next, we are going to make owncloud's login page as the default page of our web server. For that, we need to edit Nginx's default configuration file and point it to the owncloud page. Let's do that next. cd to etc nginx sites-available and open the default file. Point the root directive in it to var www owncloud and save the file. Let's get the Nginx web server restarted next. At this time, if we refresh the default web page, we are expected to see owncloud page. Yes, we do see the owncloud login page as expected. Next up, we need to secure our MySQL installation. For that, run the command mysql_secure_installation. Since this is a fresh installation and there isn't the root password set earlier, we can leave the current password blank. By the way, the MySQL flavor we use here is MariaDB, which is an open source relational database management system. Set a new root password here and give Y for all the remaining options. Next, we need to create a database and a user in it to be used by the owncloud server. Here, we are going to name the database as myclouddb. Next, we'll create a user admin with the password test@123 and grant it all privileges on the new database. Please ensure to note down the database name and its credentials, as we would need this later during the configuration of owncloud server. Let's now go to the config directory of owncloud at var www owncloud config. Here, take a backup of the existing config.php file by renaming it. Now, reloading the owncloud homepage should take us through a fresh configuration, and a new config file will be created at the backend subsequently. Now, we need to create an admin account for owncloud, and we will be naming the user admin. Next, we need to provide a suitable location for the data folder. This is very critical, as all data that we upload to our own cloud server gets stored here eventually. So we are going to use a RAID1 array which maintains 2 copies of data in 2 separate devices as the data store here. This array is mounted on the mount point cloud store, and we will provide this location as the data folder. You may follow the banner on top of the screen or the link in the description for more information on this RAID setup. You may also use another directory available in the system as you feel appropriate to continue with this install. Up next is the database configuration part, and we need to provide the database user credentials that we created earlier. Click Finish Setup. There seems to be an issue on the data directory, and we need to ensure that its ownership is given to www-data user. Let's quickly key in the details again. Click Finish Setup. Setup is now complete, and let's log into owncloud by providing the admin account user credentials. Let's try uploading something to our cloud store now. Upload is completed. Let's try opening it. All good. That's all for now. In the next video, we will set up our domain to access this data store over the internet and truly make it a cloud storage. See you later. Bye bye.